As always, my math party people, welcome in. Coach Anderson, and thank you for choosing us to help you raise your score. So in this video, I'm going to show you a problem that involves, well, not an equation, but an inequality. And this is a type of question that you do want to make sure you know how to do because, hey, easy points, we want those, right? And if we can make something feel easy, then we can be prepared. So let's go ahead and go over the question. Feel free to pause the video. I'll give you 5 seconds here. Pause the video and try it out yourself, and then press play. And then just as a reminder, remember this week on Monday, we're going over a practice test for the arithmetic reasoning for the ASVAB. So don't forget to sign up so you can show up and raise your score. It's free registration, and it includes a free practice test as well that you can take on your own and watch video solutions so you can learn step by step. Again, I'm committed to helping you raise your score, so make sure to click the link in the description of this video or my bio. That way you can raise your score and get that job you want. All right, so hopefully that's enough time for you to pause the video. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, read that question. As always, if this is your first video with me, we're reading the question first every single time. So how many tickets must they sell to break even or make a profit? Okay, so how many tickets must they sell? And again, to break even or make a profit. So what does that all mean? Well, no matter what, even if we don't understand fully what's going on yet, because all we read was the question sentence, we still know how many tickets. That's what we want. So the number of tickets that we need equals blank. And I'll just say T for right now. Now let's go back and let's understand the information here. It says here, a small local theater charges $12 per ticket and has operating costs of $450 per show. Okay, sounds good. So they charge $12 per ticket, and we have an operating cost of $450 per show. Okay, then it says, to avoid losing money on a show, the theater needs to make sure their total revenue is greater than or equal to their operating cost. That's the biggest part of this problem right there. That's going to help us set up this inequality that's going to help us solve this. So I'm going to highlight it again. The theater needs to make sure that their total revenue is greater than, so these 3 words go together, is greater than or equal to, so we're going to include that as well, and I'll show you exactly what that means in a moment, to their operating costs. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. So here's how I'm going to write this. Total revenue, right here, total revenue is greater than or equal to, how do we write that? Greater than or equal to, how do we write that, my party people? Greater than or equal to, that's the symbol right there. So greater than or equal to the operating costs. Okay, right there, perfect. All right, so we have everything we need really to solve this problem. All we must do is translate this English that we see right here, translate this English into math, and we are in a great position to succeed. So what are the operating costs? We saw this right here, operating costs of $450 per show. So I can immediately represent the operating costs as 450. Look at that. Pretty straightforward, right? But now up next, how do we represent the total revenue? That's the confusing part. But how do we do that again? We just need to translate the English into math. How much money do they earn? Well, remember, this is going to be an expression based off of the number of tickets that they sell. So a small local theater, they charge $12 per ticket. So depending on the number of tickets that they sell, we will multiply that by 12 because guess what? If we sell 1 ticket, 1 times 12, that's $12. If we sold, let's say 5 tickets times $12 a ticket, that's $60. So we would be multiplying the cost per ticket by the number of tickets, and that is our total revenue. So right over here, we will represent that, the total revenue, as $12 multiplied by the number of tickets, because T represents the number of tickets. Now that we're here, we're good. The last step we need to take is to divide both sides by 12 to reveal what T, or the number of tickets, has to be to break even. We have to be greater than or equal to $450. So once we divide both sides by 12, let me go ahead and do some long division right here on the side, and we're good. So 450. 12 goes into 45, that'll be 3 times. Subtract 36 because 3 times 12 is 36, leaving 9 as the remainder. Drop that 0 and then divide again. 12 going into 90, how many times is that going to be? That'll be 7 times. 7 times, and hold your horses. I know we got 37, but hold your horses. We have 12 goes into 90, again, 7 times, leaving us with 84. 12 times 7 is 84, leaving us with 6. We're not done dividing. We have a remainder. We have a remainder. So let's go ahead and put a decimal place and then drop that 0. 12 goes into 60. How many times? That's going to be 5 times, and that's a perfect 5, and we're done. So this is weird, right? We got ourselves a decimal value. We got ourselves the number of tickets that we need to sell must be greater than or equal to 37.5. So think about it. If we're trying to break even, what's the answer going to be? 37? No, because at 37, my party people, at 37, we are not going to hit the 450. It's at 37 and a half that we're going to hit 450. But we can't sell half of a ticket. So this is a problem where you have to understand the implication that since we can't sell half a ticket because we can't sell to half a person, well, we have to round up because that's the only way that we can get a logical answer. If it's 37, we fall below 450. If we do 38, we're over, and that's the next number that we can say, that we can use. So it has to be 38 or more tickets. That's what the answer has to be. That's the minimum number of tickets that they need to sell to break even or make a profit. So right over there, the answer to this question will be C. Now, if you want to work off of technicalities, 42 could definitely be an answer as well. Because yeah, if you sell 42, you're well over that margin to break even. You'll be making a good profit. And that's why the question is worded this way. How many tickets must they sell to break even or make a profit? That would be, again, right above 37 and a half, starting at 38. So there you go, my party people. If this was a select all that apply question, answers C and D would definitely work. But based off of the wording of the question, we are going to select C as our correct answer. So there we are, my math party people. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video and you learned. And as a favor to me, if you wouldn't mind, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, comment on this video, and like the video as well. That way we can continue putting out more videos just like this one and help you out. I got you, my party people. And again, don't forget to sign up for our free class coming up on Monday. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one.